and Mid's favorite movie was Casablanca. Like the characters played by Humphrey Bogart and Ingrid Bergman, Earl and Mid's love story began in World War II.
They got married in 1943. My dad had just rushed in from being inducted into the Navy, and I know my mother was wearing house slippers, and he immediately left for World War II. Mother followed him to San Diego and lived in a little apartment there and worked for the bank while he was on a destroyer in the Pacific.
Earl and Mid's commitment to the cause and their loving bond got them through World War II. After the war, Earl began working for the Courier Journal as a printer. When the Bingham family, who owned the newspaper, TV, and radio, decided to start the WHAS Crusade for Children, Earl and Mid immediately got involved in the accounting room. Susan remembers being at the Crusade and Memorial Auditorium when she was 5 years old.
We became part of the Crusade for Children family, and I don't know anything else. I mean, I was 5 years old when it started, and I started going as soon as I wasn't so much in the way. We were in Memorial Auditorium in a very small room with the fire engines on both sides. We'd go downstairs for the wonderful food that people provide for the Crusade. The Patsy Blur dancers would be dancing, and there would be dust coming from the floor above into the food below. Those were the fun days, actually.
Fun was something the Bullard family thrived on. Earl loved doing magic tricks as his alter ego, Merlin. Mid was his trusty assistant who always took an impish glee in being irreverent.
She always made people smile. I think that might have been her superpower, was that she could always make people feel warm and welcome.
Mid and Earl were very down to earth when it came to helping others. They simply wanted to make a positive difference in young lives. They not only worked for and contributed to the Crusade during their lifetimes, but they remembered the Crusade in their estate plans. When Earl passed in 2004, Susan's friends surprised her with a block in Earl's honor on the Crusade Walk of Fame.
It's right on Chestnut Street, right at the front. I think it might be the most thoughtful thing that anyone's ever done for me.
When her mom Mid passed, Susan wanted a block for her to be placed next to Earl. Now the magical man is once again side by side with his irreverent assistant.